Hey guys, nothingwired.com, and as you can see we have the brand new Nikon Coolpix S6500 here. It's a much advertised upgrade of last year's S6400 and mainly adds three features. It adds a built-in Wi-Fi to start with, then a glamour retouch because it's a style series, and then you have one more color, the orange, the one that we have here. So I'm gonna quickly go and unbox this for you. The S6500 comes in a fairly usual Nikon box, black and golden color, the usual Nikon designs. It comes with a 2-year Nikon India warranty, and you get a 4GB card and camera case for some time. So once you open the box, you'll find the warranty card there, then some service information, service center information there. You have your View NX2 image editing software, reference manual, and some other accessory and other informations, and then you have your detailed manual here. You have the wall adapter, and then the power plus USB cord, your AV cable, solder strap, and that's the battery. So it's an EL19700 mAh battery. And at last we have the Nikon S6500 body here. You can see very bright orange color. So let's just keep this aside and have a look at the S6500. As you can see, Nikon did not change the look much from last year's S6400. That worked pretty well for them. It's a very pocketable, palm size, have straight lines mostly, but then you have these round edges. You also have this bump around the lens. It has a metal mount all over, plus your LCD glass, and also this color, the orange color that you see, has a metallic tinge to it. And although it's a very bright color, but surprisingly it's not loud. Maybe it's the tone of the color or something, but then it's not as loud as we feared. By the way, the S6500 comes in 5 other colors, so in total 6 colors. The S6400 came in total 5 color. It did not come in the orange color, so this is one new color, and it comes in colors that are sure to make heads turn. It is, after all, the style series of cameras, so style has to be a very important feature here. Now on the front you have the Nikon 12x wide optical ED VR lens. VR meaning a vibration reduction. This lens has a lens shift vibration reduction that is optical. Then you have your focal range from 4.5 till 54 mm, which comes to about 25 till about 300 mm in 35 mm equivalent. You have your aperture range or f-stop range from 3.1 till 6.5. So it's not exactly a very fast lens, but I guess it's about okay for everyday shoot. You have your autofocus assist lamp here, you have the stereo mic, and then your speaker here. You have the flash. On the back side you have the 3-inch LCD monitor. We would have liked it to be a touchscreen because, again, being a touchscreen is almost a style statement these days, but it's not a touchscreen. Then you have your dedicated video recording button, scene button, playback. Then you have a 4-way round button here with the OK selection button, menu, and your delete button. On top you have the power button there, and then the zoom lever along with the shutter release button. You also have your focus indicator here. Below you have the tripod socket and your battery and SD card compartment. And on this side you have your HDMI plus the mini USB port, and then a small eyelet for your lanyard. Nothing much on this side. So overall, fairly straight lines, should go easily into your purse, and the colors are such that you can take this guy to your party and surely it will make the heads turn. Let's check out the interface now. So I'm gonna switch this guy on and out comes the lens. So you have the usual info options here on the display. The infos will go off because I have the auto info display option, but you can also have the info displaying at all times, not at all, or you can choose to display some other options like your grid line and stuff. You just press the shutter release button and to display the info again. So you have your dedicated video button here that straight away start recording. Press it again to finish recording. You have your one touch scene mode here. I'm in full auto mode, but you have also virtually a scene mode for all the scenes you could be in. And then you have some filter modes like your sepia and monochromes and super vivid and whatnot. You also have a smart portrait mode. You can select any of these with OK and press the scene button again to come back. You have the playback button, of course, you know what it does. Press the shutter release button to come back to the shooting mode. You have the 4-way round button here. So while in shooting mode, pressing this will select the self timer modes. Pressing this will select the flash modes. Then you have your exposure compensation scale and then your macro mode, then your main menu and the delete button. So the main menu is divided into 3 sections: your still, movie and the camera setup. In still mode you have your image modes. There you can see the maximum size is 16 MP. You have 2 maximum size. The top one star marked is finer quality. You have your white balance setting, you have your continuous shooting modes there, the ISO sensitivity that goes all the way up to 3200. Mind you, it goes higher in the low light mode and auto mode at times. You have your color options, you have your autofocused area mode, and then quick effect on or off. Quick effect on means whenever you click a photo, let's say this one, it will prompt you for a quick effect. So the moment you press OK, you can apply some quick effect to your picture. I would want to exit now. Yes, you can switch this off, and in the movie mode you have your movie size options. Again, you have full HD, both 30p options, but this one is finer. I'm assuming the star one is a progressive recording and the second one could be an interlaced recording. And then you have your autofocus mode. Remember to select this while you're shooting movie, particularly if you have a moving subject, because it helps keeping focus on the moving subject. Then wind noise reduction should be on generally. And then you have your camera settings. You have your digital zoom. So the S6500 comes with 4x digital zoom on top of the 12x optical, making a total possible zoom of 48x. Then you have your sound settings, format cards and all the other system settings. You have the Wi-Fi options, and the S65 comes with a built-in Wi-Fi. Now you can share your files wirelessly to your smartphone or tablet. For that you would need an app. This one, wireless mobile utility. You can download it from your Play Store or your Apple App Store. Then switch the Wi-Fi on. and here your Wi-Fi setting is off, so switch this on and the camera will create an ad hoc Wi-Fi network. There you can see, and the moment your phone is connected, the camera will go back to the shooting mode, and this option, now you can take photo with this camera via your phone, or you can view the photos that are in this camera and then copy the photos straight to your phone. Now let's say here, the moment you say take photo, you see it shot the photo. It takes a while though because it's a remote shutter, and then you can also view all your photos, picture on camera. There you see, and you can straight away copy them to your phone from there. We have long asked for this feature and finally we have it in the compact digital cameras. This is very convenient, but you also have the more traditional iFi option. There you see, and then you have the other usual options. The vibration reduction generally should be on, especially when you're operating the camera handheld, and then your autofocus assist. Yeah, so that's pretty much the menu on the shooting mode. Now the playback mode, press this again and you can have your sortings and favoritizing picture options. Here the menu changes and you can have your quick retouch. There you see, or you can have your delight correction. That is your active delighting correction. Now for example, let's show you a picture that needs a very high dynamic range. For example, this photo, you can see there are a lot of shade here. So if I do an delight correction, there you can see, so it lights up the shadow areas here, so you can see the informations. And then the glamour retouch option. For that, let's go to a picture that has a portrait. So glamour retouch is mainly for portrait shoots, and the S6500 comes with 8 glamour retouch options as opposed to the 5 in S6400. So now let's press the menu and let's press glamour retouch, and you can choose one of these faces and have all these 8 touch-ups. You can soften the skin, you can make the face look smaller so that the person looks thinner, big eyes, brighten faces. Then you can choose to reduce the eye bags there, whiten eyes and other stuff. Redden cheeks gives the person a cute look, kind of. These 8 options. And then you have the other usual options. There you see. Okay, so here also the setup menu mainly stays the same. Yeah, so there is no function button, there is no info button from where you can straight away toggle your quick functions. You have to go to menu to change any functions. So that's about the interface of the camera. As expected, this camera clicks great photo under enough light or even under artificial light, the scenes that you would expect in a party or in a mall or somewhere where there's a lot of glittering. You should not press this camera too much because this is not meant for professional usage, but mainly for quick quality photos that comes with a style. However, the S6500 does many things correct. For example, there are almost no distortion, no chromatic aberrations at the wide end, then of course no pincushion distortion even at 48x, and low light performance is pretty decent. You have noise only upside of ISO 1600. So overall, the Nikon Coolpix S6500 is for people who do not want to fiddle around with buttons and semi-automatic modes too much. If you would rather let the camera handle the picture quality with its auto mode, but has a style statement attached to it, yeah, this camera could be for you. Thank you.